To begin our Sunrise Smart Start this morning, we expect Gate Police will update us any moment now on the deadly shooting outside of the Wegmans warehouse over the weekend.
Investigators responded to Brooks Avenue for that call just after 4 p.m. Saturday, and there they found the victim, a man in his 20s who'd been shot multiple times. He did die at that scene. A similar case unfolded Thursday when a man was shot and killed in the parking lot outside the Amazon plant, also in Gates. Police do not believe the two investigations are connected in any way. This morning, there's a press conference on the homicide at the Wegmans facility. That is at 10 o'clock, and we'll have that streamed live for you at rochesterfirst.com.
Happening today, a decision hearing for the convicted felon charged in a shooting that killed a man in the city's South Wedge earlier this year.
53-year-old Michael Bowie previously pled not guilty to murder and gun charges after he turned himself in March. Police say Bowie and 35-year-old Jamel Allen got into a fight at this apartment building on Manor Parkway when Bowie shot Allen in the back of the head. Bowie had 2 prior felony convictions. The hearing today for this homicide is at 9:30.
And also today, the arraignment for one of those 2 brothers accused in the murders of a family of 4 in Irondequoit last summer. Luis Francisco Soriano was arrested in the Dominican Republic just last month after police say that he and his brother Julio Cesar Pimentel Soriano killed their cousin Fraime Ubaldo and his girlfriend Marangeli Moreno Santiago and their 2 young children at their home on Nat Avenue back in August. Now, police say that Soriano fled to Puerto Rico after the murders, which is when he went to the Dominican Republic. Later, Luis learned that federal marshals were searching for him. Last week, a judge set a date for both those suspects to be tried together in late February. Luis due in court today at 9:30.
Also on the docket, a suspect in the brazen bank robbery in Sweden back in April. 49-year-old John Savage previously pled not guilty to grand larceny and robbery charges. Deputies say he helped rob the M&T Bank on 4th Section Road, walking in with a gun, sending everyone inside to the bathroom, and took staff to the vault and got away with more than $450,000 in cash. He was later found on Lake Road in Hamlin when a Good Samaritan reported seeing a man wiping down and removing license plates from what appeared to be the getaway car. Savage is due in court at 9:30. That is a disposition hearing.
We have new details on an overnight crash in the city that involves a dirt bike and a minivan. This happened around 10 p.m. at Kelly Street near North Clinton Avenue. RPD says that a 35-year-old man on the bike hit the van and was taken to the hospital for his injuries, and these are considered non-life threatening. The driver of the van was arrested for DWI, and we're told that the scene has since been cleared.
To the story of a woman exploring legal action against the Sodus Rehab and Nursing Center, claiming staff at that home is neglecting her mother.
This is amid a strong string of social media posts from multiple sources condemning the way the facility is run. Lakeisha Denman, Duvall's mother, says that she's been a resident at the nursing home for almost a decade. Now, she was first admitted when she became nonverbal, requiring around-the-clock medical care. But then in recent years, she says that she's been watching the quality of her mother's care diminish. She adds the facility did try to address things by hiring all new staff, changing how things were run. But now, Lakeisha argues that today is the worst conditions have ever been.
My mother was sitting in her own feces, all the way up her back, dried up. It was all over her room. I don't understand how you can not care about the clients that you're taking care of, because what if that was you? What if that was your mother? What if that was your sister, your child? What if it was you?
And over the past few weeks, family members of residents and former employees have also taken to social media, voicing their own concerns about the alleged unsanitary and inhumane conditions inside this facility. Records show the facility's management has a 1-star rating with the New York State Department of Health and 175 complaints filed in the last 4 years. Officials with the nursing home shared their own statement that reads in part, quote, "We routinely cooperate and work together with law enforcement and the State Department of Health survey staff to ensure residents' safety as well as preserve the dignity and rights of our residents," end quote. Now, they further add this will be the only statement they provide going forward.
Let's go inside the huddle here this Monday. It's day 5, Bills training camp at Fisher. Everyone back on the field at 9:45. Dawson Knox and Laviska Chenault should both be practicing after the Bills reactivated them from the non-football injury list. As for Sunday's session, Keon Coleman stole the show. He and Allen connected several times. In one play, Keon went up against rookie defensive back Dorian Strong, grabbing the jump ball right out of the air. His fellow wide receiver, Khalil Shakir, says he's seeing a lot of growth in Buffalo's second-year wideout.
Definitely, I think he's taking that next big step for sure. You know, he's willing to learn. He's willing to grow. He's willing to come in here and work and grind.
Some other injury news. Wide receiver Tyrell Shavers caught a touchdown and got tangled up with Max Harrison. He immediately grabbed his ankle, and then he was carted off. Terrell Bernard and Curtis Samuel did not practice Sunday. Those are some of the players dealing with some injuries. They've got hamstring problems. We've got Bills Camp Day recap coming your way again at 8:30 tonight. Thad, who's everywhere, goes through all the stories and reaction from each day at Fisher. You can find that on the Rochester First streaming app. Watch it on your TV. Just download it if you've got Roku, Fire Stick, or Apple TV. Final sunrise traffic here 5 minutes ago until 7. We are looking okay on our map. Everything's green. The typical drive times about to get on 590, 490, and 390. Hazy. One of the H's to describe the word today, James.
Yeah, hot and humid. I'll throw the other ones in there too. Just the classic kind of summer day. We avoid the rain though this afternoon. I don't think we see anything outside of just a few random cumulus clouds popping up here and there. Near 90, we'll go low 90s possible. Tomorrow going to be right up there. Wednesday is warm, but that's our transition day. A few isolated showers, thunderstorms going to be possible. And the long range is kind of hinted at this. We're drier and a bit cooler as we head into the beginning of August there. So how about that? Not too bad. Friday being the kickoff to that month, and then staying on the cooler side into the weekend.
Nice way. We'll take those 50s as we get to that point. We'll be talking more weather, what's going on in life, some of the day's top stories for Second Cup of Sunrise, our new podcast. That is live 9 o'clock as well on the Rochester First streaming app. Dad just can't talk all day about the Bills. He could, but he's got to give us half an hour there, right?
Yeah, take a bit of a break there.
Yeah. Enjoy your Monday, everybody. CBS Mornings on the way.
Have a great day.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, X, and on our app for news and weather.